107.5 WBLS. Welcome inside the Quiet Storm. And tonight, baby, is a wonderful night. A night that will go down in history because we welcome back good friends to the Quiet Storm. You know, we can't end this month of June without having one of the icons of American black music. And this gentleman represents I want to say comfortably over 50 years of wonderful music that he has given us, and it ain't over yet. It is nice to welcome back home our dear friend, Brother Ronald Isley. Welcome back to the Quiet Storm, sir.
Thank you, man. Thank you.
It is so nice to see you.
It's so nice to be here.
How has life been for you?
Been great. It's been great. I haven't been to New York in a while.
In a minute,
yeah,
I know.
Yeah. And to see all the people and on Fifth Avenue walking back and forth, it's just like, wow, I remember when I used to live here.
We should remind everybody of those days slightly when you used to live here. You were the founding member of T-Neck Records.
That's correct.
You lived in Inglewood, New Jersey. The family lived in Inglewood, New
Yes,
Jersey.
I lived in T-Neck.
In T-Neck.
Yeah.
And, for those of you who have those albums that had T-Neck Records on it, those are collector's items.
That's right.
But some of the greatest music was made on that label.
That's correct.
And I applaud you for that because not a lot of artists were doing that at that stage, but you were.
It's Your Thing was the first, hit on there. That was one of the biggest hits.
One of the biggest.
And from there on, Who's That Lady? And In Between the Sheets and Footsteps in the Dark and on and on and on and on and on.
He is the original Big Papa. Because a lot of babies have been made because of the Isley Brothers song.
That's what they tell me.
Hey, I know. I was just a little youngin' at the time, but the Isley Brothers, baby, they go down in record history.
Oh boy!
So being so, we have the originator, one of the architects of black music, with us. We are going to slip into one of those old time classic favorites of yours, and being so is one of those nights. And it's raining on the outside. It's perfect for the Quiet Storm.
That's right.
I think we should do In Between the Sheets. Cause
come on with it.
The conference of lovemaking happens in between those sheets, baby. It's 107.5 WBLS. 107.5 WBLS. I'm Lenny Green, joined by our dear friend, Brother Ronald Isley, who earlier today, I'm going to just speak and reflect on what this brother did. He gave basically a lesson of music and a small history of your past to the entire staff up here at the radio station. Those are immeasurable moments because who better than you, man, that can speak so profoundly about the artists that you have worked with, about the music industry in general, and your connection to today's R&B artists.
That's right. We had a great connection with going back Sam Cooke, all the way up to, R. Kelly and the people that we've met, Marvin Gaye, Jackie Wilson, Aretha Franklin, Dionne Warwick, just on and on. Whitney Houston,
And you know what the wonderful thing is? When you walk down the street, and you could be walking down the street amongst a bunch of young cats.
Mm-hmm.
Obviously, they may not remember you from the Isley Brothers days, but you have taken on a second life,
Mr. Biggs,
as the man. I mean, I've seen people just like stand in their tracks and just watch you, glide by, man, as you walk. How does that make you feel?
It makes me feel great, that they would say hi to me and just anything,
Yes, sir.
It makes you feel like wow.
For you to achieve all the accolades that you have, it is wonderful to feel your spirit.
Yeah.
Because your spirit is of great appreciation still.
Oh, thank you.
And I can see you're a fan of your own music.
Yes, I am, Lenny. Yes, I am.
And that's a good thing. I noticed them, you turned up the volume on your song, like, I'm going to hear this again.
Yeah.
So when the new music comes out, you hear it on the radio, is it like the first time?
And until you hear it on the radio, you can play it over and over. It's not the same. Then you hear it on the radio, then you can sit down. Now, It's done.
Well, you know what? Let's get one of those new joints
Okay.
from the forthcoming CD album, which is entitled "This Is For You." This song is for you.
Okay.
I love the first song that came off of this called "Dinner."
In a movie.
Oh, brother, that is sexy in itself.
Yeah.
And when you put it down, forget about it. Ronald Isley is with us tonight. I'm going to call him the institution of music. It's the Quiet Storm on 107.5 WBLS. 107.5 WBLS. I don't know, somebody may be having a baby tonight because as much music as you listen from Ronald Isley, how can you not want to make a baby? And speaking of babies, I know you have one.
Yeah. I got one that's 6 years old.
That is wonderful, man. Wonderful. So, he's keeping you
keeping me
going
in the loop, man. Really, you ought to hear him sing. Yeah.
Oh,
he's gonna be the next one. He will be the next one.
Well, it doesn't surprise me. It really doesn't surprise me. I mean, come on, brother. I mean, look who you are. I mean,
it's shocking to me to watch him, and when he hears certain music, he said that makes me sad, because it makes me think about my grandmother. I say, what?
Wow. He's deep kid already.
No, he's like 6 years old.
Right.
He knows every song from Lion King on up, up to all cartoons, everything that Disney did.
There's no question in your mind that he's going to have a life in music, probably.
Definitely.
Wow, that must make you very, very proud, brother.
Yeah.
We heard about the Isley brothers, but I always wanted to know, were there any sisters in the family?
No sisters.
Really?
No sisters.
Wow.
I got a daughter. She's got grandkids, man. They win all awards.
Wow.
Another one that's like Michael Jordan, and
really
another one like somebody on a football team, and man, it's just amazing, to watch the kids grow up, and you one day you holding them in your arm, and the next day then, hey, can I drive you, somewhere? I got my license and that type of thing.
The value of family always was very, very something special to you.
Always something special. Always.
And I know we have a brand new song on the CD that is in a different direction. It's called "Time for a Reunion."
It's time for a reunion.
Well, we're talking about a love reunion. In this song, right?
Love reunion.
But just to reflect on the family essence of it, how did that always make you feel? Because you were talking about, now you're the third of 6 boys.
Yeah.
Right. So now I know it wasn't all pleasant moments, and I know I have 2 brothers myself, so I know we chop it up and get a little ugly at times, beat each other up. How was it for you guys?
I loved my brothers so much, man. My oldest brother and the brother next to him, and we still have that relationship.
That's good.
My oldest brother's not here anymore, but he taught me everything. And my next brother next to him, Rudolph, he's in the ministry now.
Oh, wow.
But, they taught me everything. They would always be at that point to say, hold it. Don't do this. You can do that. Don't do. And, they admired what I'm doing more than anybody,
Wow. No animosity.
No animosity whatsoever. I do something good, he's the first one to tell. Yeah. If I do something bad, he's the first one to tell me, you shouldn't have done that.
That's real talk. That's real talk.
And, man, that's amazing,
Ronald Isley is his name, in case you didn't catch the voice. Mr. Biggs himself is with us tonight inside the Quiet Storm. Let's turn the tables, though, around and go into something brand new. Introduce and tell us about Time for a Love Reunion. But it's called Time for a Reunion on the forthcoming CD.
Wow, it's time for a reunion. It reminds me, and it reminds some people of a song that we did called Choosy Lover.
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir. But the guitar solo and the song is just, it's time for a reunion, man. We've been gone away for so long. It's time for us to get back together and get this thing going.
So, Brother Ronald, are you telling me that, are you encouraging?
No, I'm not.
I just want to make sure. It has to be right, though, right?
You always got to be just right.
Just got to be just right. Ronald Isley with us. His Quiet Storm exclusive, Time for a Reunion, off the forthcoming CD. 107.5 WBLS. 107.5 WBLS. It's been an honor and a pleasure to have this brother sit beside me. I'm always overwhelmed and quite appreciative when you make time in your schedule, brother, to come and sit down with us. We really appreciate your vibe, your energy, and needless to say, the creative aspect of you.
Wow, when I do this tour, we're going to come through New York. I think we're going to be at Radio City.
Yes, sir.
I'm going to come by. I'm going to definitely stop by here. We're going to rap.
Brother, if you don't, I'm going to travel around the world with you so that way you won't forget me along the way. That's for sure. You know what? When Erykah Badu sat down with me, we both had a very favorite album, song of the Isley Brothers, and that was Sensuality.
That's going to be in our show.
I hope so,
And
brother. I need to hear.
I haven't did that song in so many years.
Really?
But I said that's going to be in our show when I come here.
Oh, brother, I'll have front row. I gotta get front row seats for that one because the last time I was in the Isley Brothers show, I was cleaning the rafters, but that was the only ticket available. So I said, I'm not going to be outside. I got to be inside. It was sold out. So as soon as they put up the notifications, or as soon as we tell you when these tickets will be on sale for the Isley Brothers when they come to Radio City, don't be like me and wait till the last minute. Get those tickets immediately.
It's going to be Frankie Beverly.
Oh.
And
I'm done.
Kim is going to be there.
I'm done.
Frankie Beverly and Kim, and probably to open the show, Elder Boys.
What? Are you kidding me?
Yeah.
Oh, that's going to be sick.
Me and Kim got to do the song that we did, in my album.
On the new album. You also have a duet on this new album coming
With
out
Trey
with Trey Songz,
Oh, yeah.
which is interesting. But the connection with you and Kim, what you vibe from Kim?
He's like Luther Vandross, man. He's special when it comes to his music. Everything has to be on point, and just right. And that's why I like it, And we're going to do a video next week, next couple of weeks. But he does so you can leave it in his hands and come back, and it's going to be just like he wanted, or better.
That is what's up.
Yeah.
It's something special about any artist as yourself. Because I get the sense that you're meticulous as well.
Oh, yeah. You better believe.
I get the sense that nothing leaves out that studio unless it's right.
That's right.
But that's that homegrown, man. And I guess it's refreshing to see a new artist like Kim to have the same kind of appreciation and focus.
That's right. And, it's so special, and he's got a wonderful career, too, himself.
Who can, and I'm going to put you on the spot by asking you this, who would you say is most reflective of how you were when you first started out in the Isley Brothers? Like, what new artist? I have a guy already in mind, and I'll give you a hint. He was a part of a group, and he still is a part of the group. Young brother, and then I'll give you another hint. They're out of Baltimore. But who do you think, don't let me influence you, who do you think had the style and the flamboyancy and the eagerness, or I should say edginess, what you used to have back in the day? Can you?
Well, it would take me a minute to think about it, but without the dancing, Michael Jackson.
Yes, no question.
Michael Jackson was the one that, in 1969 we did the record "It's Your Thing," and then we heard this young kid say, he was singing. I said, he's got to be that one,
And what a wonderful comparison. I mean, because he was, as you have stated in many times, he was the greatest of all time.
Of all times, yeah.
No question about that. Well, Brother Ronald, we're going to close out with that brand new single that you're going to be making a video on for My Favorite Thing, featuring Kim. But in closing, what parting words would you like to lay on New York, the tri-state, and the rest of the country?
Well, I know we've been so blessed by God, the blessings are the most important thing in this business. My brother, who is in the ministry, knows that, and we talk about it at all times. When we cut a record, when we're on an airplane, we're going somewhere. Jesus, take care of us. and he had really taken care of me for 50 some odd years
Yes, sir.
and made it possible for me to sing these songs. And I'm so thankful. And I want to thank the fans and my people. It's it's just so wonderful to come up here and to have a little party and
Yes.
little cupcakes and everything. I'm so so appreciative of them. And God bless each and every one of you to listen that's listening to me now.
Well, brother, can I just reflect a little portion on what I think the entire world would love to say to you? We thank you. We thank you for your legacy of music that you have contributed to black music and to music and to American music. And we know that it ain't over and it ain't finished no time soon yet for you.
It ain't over. It ain't over.
When is the brand new CD dropping?
The 16th of July.
All right. And hopefully you'll be in New York with Frankie Beverly when?
I don't know the
Exact-
exact date,
okay.
so I don't want to say.
No problem. We'll keep.
But it's one of the
Close
days
track.
on the tour, yes.
That's right. We're going to see you before that show, though.
Oh, yeah.
Okay.
Oh, yeah.
We're going to do it old school style. And, it's very rare that, artists come to town and they have time to squeeze us in, but we're going to hold you to that.
Okay.
Ronald Isley, God bless you, and thank you for being a part of the Quiet Storm tonight.
Oh, thank you, Lenny. Thank you.
Here's something brand new. My Favorite Thing, featuring Kim and Ronald Isley on the Quiet Storm.